I don't even have my lights right now. I can't even find the plug for it or anything, but you know what? This is a new year. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna press record and we'll do it. Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kippy's Save Files. This is the very first episode. I guess this is like a podcast kind of journaling type video where I document my journey as a streamer and as someone who is in their mid-30s, trying to go through their backlog, but also going through their streaming journey, but also the games. I want to talk about the games that I've played in this video as well. And so, where do I begin? It's so funny because I go live on stream and I talk live on the camera all the time, but now talking to this blinking red light, I'm feeling a little nervous. So I guess, let's just start with an intro. My name's Kip. I go by he, him pronouns. I'm a Canadian in my mid-30s, and I've decided to I started streaming about 2 years ago as a hobby, and now I've really decided to take it to the next step and to take it more seriously. I've always wanted to do something like this, mainly because, I always wanted to try journaling, and I know that there is a certain it's really therapeutic in a way to kind of journal one's hobbies or our journey to see how we feel, and it's really, really nice to look back on. And I think that's something that I kind of wanted to do back when I was younger. And then I realized while I was cleaning up, I found a lot of old journals or old, really, really nice books. And I think each one had 1 or 2 pages filled, and then it was all blank. And I don't know if anyone else feels the same way. But I realized maybe writing isn't for me, writing by hand at least. So I figured, hey, how about, since a lot of things I do is dabbled in video, let's try it. And usually I would have my lights here that would make this video look a little bit less dim, but here we are. Also in 2026, that's something that I'm trying to work on, is to not overthink too much on the perfectionism to a point where I don't do this stuff. In fact, I should just go ahead and do it. And so here I am. So this is my journey. This is the beginning. I like I said, I've been streaming for 2 years, and I've started to kind of foster a little bit of a small community. I'm still very much a small streamer. As of this time, I think I have about 274 followers on Twitch, and I have a cute little community on Discord and on stream as well called Covetown. I'm the mayor of Covetown, and it's something that I'm so proud of and I'm so happy about, because we have this small little community that we're with my wonderful mods. I have 3 mods, Quinny, Leah, and Dulce. And we have this kind of streaming community where we all kind of talk and share about games and different hobbies and other day-to-day things. And that's been really, really lovely. And so now, at the beginning of the first stream that I have in the new year of 2026, I made some promises in terms of just working harder on the stream, taking it more seriously, growing the community as well. And other promises like making events and as well as videos. Now, not videos such as not videos like these. They actually don't know about this yet. I'm about to just drop that on them, and I'm creating more expectation for myself, I guess. In order to grow, I'm sure small streamers out there, the main streaming advice is to create TikToks, create YouTube videos outside of the stream, and so that's something that I understand and know, and I did promise my community that I'll do at least 3 shorts a week and 1 long form video a month. And so luckily this week I fulfilled that quota of 3 shorts a week, and it's good. I feel good, mainly because before I think I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I told myself, oh yeah, in order to grow, I need to do maybe 1 TikTok a day, 1 shorts a day. And I realized more and more, with just the way that my brain's wired and just life in general, and having a full-time day job, that is not feasible. That's something that requires a lot more planning, at least for me, to pull off. And I think starting kind of on the low end, on the low number, would be ideal in terms of setting these small goals and expectations, so that the community isn't left with wondering what's happening, or what's or what's going on, or how or just empty promises and such. And so this is something that I've kind of wanted to set for myself to make sure that I meet these goals. And so far I feel pretty good. I feel good about that, and I feel excited. I feel motivated. Again, I don't think the community knows about this, but I think nearing the end of the year, I don't think I was feeling burnt out, maybe slightly burnt out, but I wasn't. I just feel a little bit kind of out of ideas in terms of how to make a good and engaging stream. And I think it was just kind of just that year-end fatigue that I was going through. And now I feel more motivated than ever. I think this year I have so many ideas that I kind of want to put into motion. And I have ideas for the videos, the long-form videos that I want to make too, because I do enjoy making long-form videos. It's just that it takes a lot of time for me to think about and how I want to create the story. So giving myself a month's time to produce 1 video instead of 1 video a week really gives me some space and time to construct the video that I want to construct, and then also not really overthinking it, and again trying to hold back my perfectionism. So I'm going to try this 80% rule, where I think as long as I'm about 80% happy with the product, or with the thing that I'm working on, with the creative project that I'm working on, then I think I'll be okay to release it. And then I'm just going to keep practicing and keep going, and go from there. And so I like to think that the first week, I mean, it's the first 11 days, so nearly the first 2 weeks of 2026 has been going well. I've chatted with my fellow moderators and fellow streamer friends, about my plans, and I'm really hyped to see what's in store and see how the rest of the community will react or engage with some of the content that I'm hoping to put out, and we'll see from there. And on top of the streams, of course, and on top of the videos, really the reason why I decided to stream were, well, of course, it's the games. I have a Steam account, much like everybody else, and I think there are over 1,700 games on my account through bundles and such, and I know it's a ton of games. And I think with my shorter attention span, it's hard to keep up with a specific game that I want to play. And so And so I remember that in order to keep myself accountable, I think I should get into streaming, and I think I should, and I'd like to think that I have the personality for it. So I decided to jump right in, and I'm glad. I'm glad I did, because last year I ended up playing I believe, about over 86 games or so. And a lot of them I've already completed as well in my backlog. And I got to play some amazing games that I never knew I owned. And it was in my bundle from, I don't know, a couple of years ago. And they were absolute gems that were so much fun to play. And I truly enjoyed them. And now I'm excited for the new year, excited for what games are in my library to play. And I also bought a couple during the winter sale on Steam, and also the free games on Epic too. I'm really excited to dive in, because in my mid-30s right now, I feel like I'm in my gaming era. I'm in my cozy gaming era. Yes, I'm an extrovert, but I'm also getting older, and I enjoy being cozy, and I have a good idea of what I want and what gives me joy. And so I've decided, and I realized that, fostering community, playing my video games, engaging while being in the comfort of my own home with my cat Posley, he's a little shy today, is what I want. And of course I'll talk more about this in the later episodes, but that's truly how I feel. And so with that, I think I'm on the right path, and I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. All I need to do now this year, of course, is work a bit more on my health, work a bit more on my time management and balancing that work-life balance, and then also create some things that I've always wanted to create, and that keep floating in my brain, and that I keep thinking about all the time, and to just go for it. And that is what I'm hoping to do. And I really hope that for you, the viewer, even if you decide not to join my streams or join Covetown and the Discord, if you're just solely watching me here talking to the camera, talking to you, I hope you'll enjoy this journey that I go on, and I'll hope you'll enjoy, seeing this whole process come together. So I kind of wanted to split these each episode into two sections. So one section would be talking about, of course, the stream and the journey of streaming and what happened during stream, and how I felt about streams, as well as YouTube and shorts. And so, because I'm starting to really work on that as well. And so that will be kind of the journey that segment that I'm going to talk about in the first. My mouth's getting dry, so I'm just going to take a swig of water first. Very important to stay hydrated. And so I want to kind of document that journey about how I feel about the shorts and the content that I created, and then also how I feel about streams. And so by kind of visually journaling about this, hopefully it'll make me more motivated to continue on with making sure that I meet my goals for my shorts as well as my other videos and streams. And the second segment are about the games that I've been playing, or a particular game that I want to talk about or kind of get off my chest. And I feel like that would be a really cool way to also document and journal. This is kind of part, I guess, content creator journal, and then part video game journal as well. And so hopefully those who kind of enjoy listening to this will find this enjoyable. I don't know if this is too niche, but that's also something that I want to do. Oh, look who it is. Hey, Pause. Well, he's kind of chilling right over there, but maybe he might come up in a bit. And so today, I want to talk about Tiny Glade. I want to talk about uh, I yeah. I mean, oh, there he is. There he is. Hey, buddy. Hey, Posley. This is Posley. This is my roommate slash landlord. Um, and yeah, and so uh, today's game is Tiny Glade, and Tiny Glade is a game that I bought, I think, a bit over a year ago, and it's a game where it's kind of like a sandbox game where you just build. It's a really cozy, very very cozy. It's got the cozy music, it's got the cozy vibes, and you just build, uh, houses, a little town, some buildings. It's very very cute. It's very like a small village uh, type sandboxy type game, and it's so funny because I think in my 20s I never thought I would enjoy these types of games. I never thought I'd enjoy these types of sandbox games or enjoy these types of games where there's no purpose or there's no combat or there's no thing to work towards. And Tiny Glade is now that I'm in my mid 30s, I really love these games. And even so, more so, I actually love streaming these games. And because there's some times during stream I like to just kind of yap and just talk to the viewers and just play something really mindless. And I like to put this on, and more importantly, the goal of me playing Tiny Glade is to build everyone's houses. And, this generation right now, nobody can afford a house, right? And so this is my opportunity to build everyone houses that they might like and that they might enjoy, that might be somewhat unique. And so, so here I am. So I'm building the subscribers' houses first, and then building the viewers' houses, and it's looking quite nice. I am really enjoying it, especially one of the houses that I have is one of our mods, Dulce. She's the worst. I mean, she's one of my, we're close friends, but she's always bullying me and roasting me all the time and slandering me. And so I'm getting her like the right house that she deserves. And so I kind of put her really in the corner, and there's these forests that I have that kind of that kind of covers her house in this like little shed. And I mean, the last time I tried to make Town, she had this little shed in the corner, and this year it's the same shed, but I did include a little house in the back, and then I included a little forest as well. And so this year I want to start from scratch because we have some new people in the community, and it's really nice. Like I find the game very therapeutic, and people seem to really enjoy it as well, just lurking or playing alongside me too. And it's been a hoot. It's been a hoot. I really enjoy the aesthetics. I really love that I can just use all the material or any material I can, and the fact that it's at first when I played, I thought, oh, okay, it might be a little too simple because there's only a limited amount of kind of material that we have, limited amount of colors that we have. And then I looked into Twitter or X, and then I looked and see the things that people built, and it's crazy. With the same amount of tools, you don't need to unlock anything. Everything is given to you at the beginning. And so I was thinking, okay, wow, they've really opened up my eyes, and I need to be better at building those houses. And so I'm currently doing that, and I had a stream where I was going through it, and I think I'm probably about 40% done. And this week, I mean, today's Sunday, and this Wednesday, I'll be going into it again, and I'll continue building some more houses. And I'm trying to find a way to make things a bit more unique, because I keep finding myself building the same kind of classic house, but whether there's a balcony or whether it's an L-shaped house. But I think I could do more than that. I think one of the things I built was for one of the followers, Egg, and he's like my 50th follower that turned me into an affiliate, and I'm glad Egg's, shout out to Egg, Egg's still around. The most unique house that I built was something that was egg shaped for him, and so hopefully I can use that as an inspiration to continue building some better houses. We'll see. I need to think more outside the box. And the same thing with stream too, right? I want to think more outside the box. I'm trying to think of things to do that's not just related to stream, but also for the Discord too. There's some really fun things that I want to talk about, especially for the next episode as well. Just some ideas I have planned, and and just how excited I am to present them to the community, to Covetown, just like how I presented my updates for the community for 2026. And so, yeah, that's basically all I want to talk about today. I really don't know how this will turn out. I mean, it could just be me rewatching these. But the more I'm talking about it, the more I feel like this is a good idea. I also wanted to find a space where I can just be a bit more vulnerable and a bit more wholesome, because the stuff that I usually do on stream, Discord, is wholesome-ish. And so it would be really nice to have a space where I can be a bit more vulnerable, a bit more wholesome, to really truly just talk about things and yap about things. And at the end of the day, just be honest and being honest to myself, and really understanding how everything works, and figure things out, and not give up, and to keep going. And for any other content creators, streamers out there who come across this video, this is our year, 2026. Don't give up. Keep going. You got this. And yeah, so thank you very much, everybody. That's all I have to say. And I guess I'll catch you in the next week for another update. Until then, yeah, have a good one, and see you guys on stream. Okay, bye. Toodles.